Okay, when we first start forms, you come to this screen here, and you need to bring information into your computer. So this little arrow and window is like, you click on that to bring a group in, and then it opens up, and then we've got it set up that I have the file right here. If you scroll down, you'll see forms for black belts, forms for color belts, sparring black belt, sparring color belt. So this is going to be a color belt rig. And the way that you would know that your group is color belt, you'd look at it and it would say black belt or something with a color. So I'm going to open up the color belt, and you see in here where it says G101, you would end up looking at the bracket sheet that you have for the group number, and then you would load that group up. The way that works is you would highlight it, and then where it says load division, you would click that, and then it would bring that group in. I don't want to do that right now, and I don't have a test file on that. Next time we do this, we'll have a test file for you guys. Click load division, you'll see here, and then to go past this, what you would do is you would hit this, like leave the door, exit the door, and then you would see it show up on here. Now, I'd recommend doing one group at a time. You can load several in there, but then you end up getting confused. So you can if you want to, if you're comfortable with it. And what you do is, in this area, if you have more than one group that hasn't been done yet, there'll be a little arrow for whichever group that you're dealing with, and you'll be able to scroll. Use the mouse to go up and down. So what you would do is you would highlight the group you want. Something opens up over here that you'll be able to load that division, and then you're going to see, actually before that too, if you had several groups in here, you would highlight one, there's going to be a list of names, so you can say, look at the names, okay, that works. Let me,
right here? Right above Thomas. Oh, okay,
I'm going to do something here.
He's just standing there? Yeah, that's right above Thomas in the box? Okay. Yeah, you just can't see because Kara's in front of her. There's Kara, Carolina, and Lauren. She's got a
Okay, so here's what it would look like. I created a division. We got Jim Bob and we got John Rob. So you look at it, the paperwork, it all lines up. Over here it says start division. If you can scroll through to get the other ones that you need to. Okay, on start division, it says blue, and then coach referee 1, 2, 3, 4. So the head referee that's working with you, double check with them that I'm starting that guy as number 1. So when you read them to me, 1, 2, 3. The people compete. They have this guy sit down, they go over here, and then when you enter numbers in here, you can either use the mouse to click these right here. Okay, so 8.7. You just have to hit 8 and 7, it puts the point in there for you. And then you would click enter. Okay, and then the next one, I'm going to do it by this way. 7.9. If you made a mistake, and you have to highlighted, what you do is I can go back to number 2 this way. Check. And I'm going to go back to number 1. Number 1 is supposed to be a 7-8. You just re-enter. Now I have to go all the way. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's say I made a mistake on number 1. This is highlighted to enter that number there. See number 3. So this. Yeah. So what I need to do is I need to go back to number 1, and the score was actually 6-9. 6-9, and then hit enter. So now I need to go back to number 3, and then I can continue on. Okay. So yeah. So the referees are holding the score up at this one time. So what works out best is the referee, the person next to you is reading it off. You just looking at the keyboard. You don't have to look up, look down. 1 is on the far side. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so then the next one for number 4 is 7, 7. So say a number.
I was on that other side.
Say it again. 8.4. So then, okay. So now at this point, all the scores are in. If everything is good, you would hit this record button down this way, and that gives you the total for Jim Bob. So that side's blue, this side's red. If you look at that extra mat that's in the far corner, that's a blue mat on the far corner, that's a red mat on the far corner, the extra one that's sitting out there. Okay, so read me a number. 2-point number. 6.4. Let's say the next one. 7.8. So I say the number now, you can give me the next one. 7.7. 6.5.
I'm doing the rainbow
8.0. Okay, so I heard everything, you heard everything, so I can just move on. Okay, now this total score down here at the bottom, on our form, since we're not using a calculator, we don't have to write down each individual score. We just write the total on our piece of paper that's going to be here in the notebook, and it's over here. Now this is listed in who's first and who's second, third, and all the way down. On your form, it's listed in the order that they showed up. So when you go and write this down, Jim Bob, then look for Jim Bob and write the total score, not the second one down, so you end up on the bottom. Okay, on this screen, before you go to the next group, you want to make sure that we have everything recorded and that the referee has all his information. Can I go to the next group? Okay, yeah. Then you would hit next, and you would be back to this point.
Check.
This
1, 2, 3.
Completed. If you hit this little thing over here, it disappears. Or you can highlight it and it'll come back. So I need another group. The piece of paper shows up. I hit this little arrow button here. I choose my group number. When I pick a group number, it'll say load. Click load, and then it'll say that I loaded it. And then you put this button to go back on, and you would end up with back down at this area. I want to show you one other thing. I'm going to create another group. Say a name. Johnny? Okay, Johnny. Okay, show me your name. Gracie? Gracie. Okay. I'm funny, alright? Okay. Alright, right here, when you're at this screen, when I selected a group, okay, I selected a group that hasn't competed yet. 3 judges, 5 judges. If you're on a ring that only has 3 judges, you would have to click that button. So that way, when you get to that screen of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 judges, now it'll only say 3. All right. I have this preset for 5, and the other would be this other one should be numbered at a time. We are doing 2 at a time. Okay, so that would stay. All right. Okay. That's the basic information on this. And if you're not sure, ask the referee that's next to you. Ask one of us that's going to be walking around helping support you. And yeah, if you can, don't load any versions yet. And if you're going to be helping us with sparring, we can also go into the sparring part. When you're doing sparring, I'd recommend using the custom. You can WTF rules, I have rules point. I'd recommend using custom. And then on sparring, if you're helping us with that, this book right here.